Alright, not much words I can say. I mean, it really sucks having your work to be showing people getting killed, regardless of what side they're on. I mean, this is my job, this is my passion, to show the world what's really happening, what other people won't show you, what other media won't show you. I hope peace comes soon. Everybody wants peace. But, you know, you got to look at it logically. You keep talking about these negotiations, and, well, if Ukraine says this and does this, and Putin says, or Trump says, well, if Ukraine offers that, maybe there'll be a ceasefire, whatever, full peace. It won't be full peace until what Russian law and constitution says is part of Russia is controlled by Russia. There's not going to be peace because it's against the Russian constitution and Russian law. Russian law, regardless what Ukraine says and what the West says, Russian law says the four regions, Donetsk, Lugansk, Zaporozhye, and Kherson, are part of Russia. You know, it's not my opinion. It's what Russian law and constitution says. And also Russian law and the constitution says it's illegal for even the president to suggest breaking down the territorial integrity of Russia, breaking the borders of Russia, for anyone to do it. So even if Putin was to say, okay, let's just take Donetsk and Lugansk in exchange for Zaporozhye and Kherson, he would be breaking Russian law. So there's not going to be full peace, regardless of what Trump says and what he suggests and all this stuff. There's not going to be full peace, 100%, until Russian military and Russian forces control all of what is considered Russia by Russian law. Again, not my opinions. I give my reports seeing the facts I see, and these are the facts of what Russian law says. And Russian law does not agree with Ukrainian law, obviously, or United States law, or European law, obviously. But these are the facts on the ground. So there's not going to be peace until Russia controls those territories. Now, we're far away from those territories right now, actually. This is Belgrade, Russia, where Ukraine came across the border. They've been pushed back since. Right next to Kursk, Russia, which Ukraine came across, took a lot. And they've been pushed back. We've been showing you all of this. Every front we've shown you. And now Russia is in Kharkov, Ukraine, and Sumy, Ukraine. Now, those are not considered Russia by Russian law. So, could there be a negotiation where Russia removes forces from Kharkov and Sumy, and now even Dnipropetrovsk Russian forces are in as well, in exchange for Ukraine leaving the four regions? And everyone can say they won. You know, because this is how this world's war is going to win, when both Russia and the United States can say, oh yeah, that's what we wanted. United States isn't going to let Russia, you know, take everything they want and not be able to say we won too. You know, it's politics. But the facts are, this war's not going to be over until Russia controls all of what Russia says is part of Russia. How far will it go? We don't know. 3 years ago, if Ukraine would have said, take Lugansk and Donetsk, because that's what the population of Donetsk and Lugansk wanted, they would have been happy with that, and the war would have been over like that. Now, the line is Lugansk, Donetsk, Zaporozhye, and Kherson. Next month, what will the line be? Maybe Ukraine should cut their losses. If they would have cut their losses 3 years ago, they would have only lost those two regions, which in 2014 had a referendum to leave Ukraine anyway. Something's going on. There's some action going on. Maybe there's an incoming drone. I didn't quite hear that. But we're on the front line. This is the front line. So, yeah, we're showing you everything we can here on the ground. All right, let's wrap this report up. Something's going on upstairs. We're down underground. There might be an incoming now. If there is, we'll show you everything. But please like this video, share it across all social media. Remember, you can support my work with the link on the screen or in the description. We got so much more to come. Make sure you subscribe, comment below what else you want to see, and hit that like button. All right, but we've got some breaking news that has just come out, so we need to back up from the front a little bit and talk about some important information on recent reports that I've put out. This is an update that could really mean a lot as far as the information that I've been putting out, so we need to get into it. In all of my reports, I aim to open your mind, show you some information that you might not see in the mainstream media, or might not see the way I put it out in other places. So I'm here to show you things from a perspective that no one else is going to show you, and that's what I do my best. So everything I give you, you need to think hard, think for yourself, get as much information from as many different sources as possible, and then move forward on your own opinion or your own actions. This information is going to be huge as far as the recent information I told you about Western Star Resources and their ambitions to break into the U.S. market. I told you it seemed like that was going to happen. Well, guess what? Today it did. And there's more information on Western Star in the link below and the pinned comments. Well, guess what? Like I said might happen, today Western Star Resources signed a memorandum of understanding with the Real American Corp, a Nevada-based mining group with a diversified portfolio with a focus on tungsten mining. So this means Western Star Resources has officially planted their flag in the United States, in Nevada, the mining capital of America and one of the most friendly mining jurisdictions in the world. So why does this matter? Because demand for critical minerals is exploding, especially gold and silver. And tungsten is on the strategic minerals list used for clean energy and advanced tech. The U.S. Strategic Minerals Reserve is in Nevada, so Western Star Resources is aligning directly with U.S. supply priorities. Western Star's model is to act as a property aggregator, building a land bank of strategic mineral assets in order to support domestic operations and supply chains. And they're not going it alone. Partnering with the Real American Corp, it gives Western Star local expertise, access to established properties, and a fast track into the U.S. market. And they've also applied to be part of the Nevada's Mining Association, which plugs them right into the state's supply chain, resources, and industry networks. And there's more information on Western Star in the link below and the pinned comments. So again, this isn't financial advice or even the kind of information I normally bring you. But a company asked me if I wanted to sponsor their video, and I'm normally really picky about who sponsors my video, as I'm here to answer to you. No one tells me what to put in my reports. I put in what I see and the truth I see, and that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, it's a sponsored video, but the information is what I have been able to research from this, and we're going to continue to get deeper, and I'm going to be talking to the CEO and asking him the hard questions for you. Now, maybe that you want to get something out of this, maybe you don't, maybe you scroll right past this, maybe you don't, maybe you see something positive for you and your family in this, maybe you don't. Not financial advice, not telling you to buy anything, but if you want, look into it and try to get some information from as many sources as possible, not just me, like all of my reports. Get as much as you can. You deserve to see things from many different points of view. I'm not like the mainstream media where I say, just watch my reports, I tell you all the information. No, that's bullshit. Watch information from as many different sources, regardless what the topic is. No one's gonna give you all of the information. And even, in your daily life, you can talk to people and understand they have a different point of view than you. And that might help you in your daily life to understand people a little better. I try to do that in my life. And we all do what we can for our family. I do what I can for my family, and I think you are too. So have a look or not. But it's about time to get back to the report. Comment below what you think about this report, what you think about Western Star. Should I get an interview with the CEO or shouldn't I? What do you think? What do you want to see out of my reports next? So please like, share, subscribe. Now let's get back into the action. And there's more information on Western Star in the link below and the pinned comments. You know, we're here to show you what's happening. A good chance someone's gonna die. Someone's father, someone's brother, someone's son is gonna die right now from this attack. But we don't want anybody to die on any side. We want people to stop dying, both soldiers and civilians. And you deserve to see things, regardless who dies, who doesn't. You deserve to see things on both sides. We hope peace comes soon. People stop dying. But we're here to show you what the others, the Western mainstream media, the mainstream media won't show you, doesn't want you to see. You know, we're here to show you what's happening. A good chance someone's gonna die. Someone's father, someone's brother, someone's son is gonna die right now from this attack. But we don't want anybody to die on any side. We want people to stop dying, both soldiers and civilians. And you deserve to see things, regardless who dies, who doesn't. You deserve to see things on both sides. We hope peace comes soon. People stop dying. But we're here to show you what the others, the Western mainstream media, the mainstream media won't show you, doesn't want you to see. We don't hide things from you because it doesn't fit a specific narrative. We show you the real facts we see with our own eyes here on the ground, and we're going to continue to do that. So now we're going to have a closer look to the Kharkov region of Ukraine, when these Russian forces reconnaissance team, the 5th Reconnaissance Volunteer Brigade, Rubesh, is going to be hitting these Ukrainian forces' positions in the Kharkov region. And again, we just want this war to stop, and we're doing what we can to show you information that you're not going to see so you can educate yourself. Anybody that doesn't show you information is not looking out for your best interest. Можно сказать, что будет сейчас?
Предположительно стоит САУ вражеская.
Нет,
Предположительно САУ противника. Там, получается, компания. На видео видно, разведывали наши мавики. Вот, надо сейчас отработать.
Вы чувствуете, вы понял, там солдат, они, может, есть дети и семья тоже. Как вы чувствуете за это?
Это военные такие же, что они сами пришли воевать.
Но, может, они мобилизация?
Нет, иду поверху, пытаются обнаружить.
Я не знаю, что сказать. Но если вас мобилизовали, то вы просто сдайтесь в плен.
Это позиция, да?
Да. Вот видите, компания как будто был.
И как вы думал, что только произошло?
Ну, это было ТМ. Это противотанковая мина. От нее очень большой урон. Думаю, точно что-то пострадало. Сейчас написал, узнаем, что было.
Да, плюс.
Ну, попали по координатам, а из-за того, что далеко, наши разведывательные птицы не могут там посмотреть. Но они издалека посмотрели, отработали по точке. Поэтому прям точно не могут посмотреть.
All right.